Hey, good morning. Spending time with the Holy Spirit and doing a little bit of reflecting. Yesterday was my last Monday with my students. As you can see, I did not sleep well last night, and uh, on the weight loss journey, my scale feels it. Um, I had a little bit of a cheat meal and didn't exactly do what I wanted to do on weight loss. Um, but yesterday was really kind of it was a rough day. When it's the last Monday with your kids, and that some of these kids are in homes that they're not the safest in. That's when I'm just like, oh wow. But yesterday on my way home, um, on my way to get something to eat, um, basically I ran into one of my kids, and he's been one of my like problem kids, so to speak. And he said, "You got to fix my grade." And I said, "No, you need to fix your grade. All you have to do is log in and do the assignments." And I mean, the assignments are not that difficult. Um, and he's like, "You got me kicked out of my house." I said, "No, no, 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 no. I did not kick you or get you kicked out. Your lack of work got you kicked out." And so this is something that I think it really frustrates me when I have students who don't take responsibility. And I know that I know metacognitively their frontal lobe is not connected. They don't have any concept of consequences. However, society is looking at them and they're looking like a grown man. Okay. I promise you, an 18-year-old is not a grown man. Not at all. They may act like it, they may posture like it, but they're not grown. Don't get it twisted. They're not grown. Not the slightest. So anyway, I'm saying that because so many times we get involved in kids' issues, and they're not our issues to get involved in. And I'm that mama type. I'm that questioning type. And before the coronavirus put us on quarantine, this young man, the same young man, got a girl in trouble. That's what we used to call it, was in trouble. And he realized when she started throwing up in class just how much trouble he was about to be in. So I did ask, I was kind of tickled because he finally fathomed what he had done. And so I asked him about it yesterday, and he said, "Well, that was her fault." Oh my goodness. I thought I was going to put my hands around his throat and choke him. I was like, what? It's your fault. And he said, no, she needs to protect. Oh, dude, you need to take responsibility for you. You don't have good grades because you don't do anything but watch videos in class. You got a girl pregnant, obviously, because you didn't put a condom on. And you're messing around in grown folks' business that you shouldn't be messing in. But I didn't tell him that. I just was like, I'm out of this conversation. I'm sorry to hear that that's the choice that you guys made. But okay, get your work done. I can't even fathom it. I can't even fathom it. So anyway, it just was, this is the state of our children. And he is just an example of many, many other children making really bad decisions. And because mom and dad thought he was cute, thought he was athletic, thought he was, going to be all this in a bag of chips, he never had to try. He never was forced to do anything outside of his comfort zone. I mean, he basically is putting all the blame on me for his grade. He's putting all the blame on her for getting pregnant. No accountability, no responsibility. I worry about our children. He is just one child out of thousands, hundreds of thousands in America who are American privileged. Okay. I can't even say it's white privilege. It's if you got money, or if you're an American, you get a little cocky. All right. And it's real. It's really real. They get arrogant. They get so full of themselves, like, oh yeah, I'm this and I'm that. Da, 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 da. You're not all this, and you're not all that. You are a sad state, essentially. So anyway, I have to say all that because he just literally got on my last nerve. But I was talking to a man this morning because I had to drop off. I started selling things that I'm not using on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm trying to be very like proactive as far as getting rid of things. And I've had things that I haven't even used. Like I had P90X, never used it. Listed it within an hour, got somebody to want to meet me. Okay. I have 3 other programs. I've got people that want to meet me. So I'm just really like super excited about all that because I know that that doesn't happen for a lot of us. But I'm just satisfied that I'm satisfied with the growth that I am seeing. But when I was talking to the man this morning, his wife works at an elementary school, and she says that she sees these kids that don't want to go home because there's abusive situations. There are foster situations that are not good for the kids. There are situations that are just, they're beyond the reality of, of, of what's wrong in our society. And so, it got me to thinking, and I said, Lord, I don't know if you're putting this on me. I hope that I'm not, this isn't it, but if it is, let me know. And, when he said the foster system, his sister is a social worker, and the foster system, because of all these abusive situations, children are being abused, husbands and wives are being abused. The media is not sharing this information. And I think the quarantine is exposing wrong relationships. And I'm going to go to the core of it. If you don't have a relationship with God, and I mean, we're talking a real relationship with God, not just, I know who Jesus is. I've been in church all my life. So have I. But I was a heathen. I was backslidden. God is married to the backslider. But we're also accountable for a lot of the things that we know we should be doing better. So if you don't get it right and be rapture ready, and I think I'm going to get a t-shirt that says that, be rapture ready, because that's real, at any moment he could come, at any moment. And that is truly real. So having said that, I just wanted to kind of encourage whomever needs this to pay attention to your friends who are in domestic situations. I was watching a film on Pure Flix last night, and it was called Sweet Inspirations. And I was like, oh my goodness, like what a wonderful idea. What a wonderful concept that a few ladies decide that they are going to bake for for a home that is hidden as a um, domestic violence sanctuary. And there's so many of those in the world today. And I just wanted to share, those are some things that I'm very much looking at how we can help each other better. And, I've got my Wonder Woman on today, and I'm feeling Wonder Woman-ish. And, although it's raining, thunderstorm or tropical storm Arthur is in the region. He's been here since yesterday, but he made landfall today. I had to put my hear the dryer going, because I forgot to pull my cushions off and put them in the box, and they're completely covered. They were soaked last night, and so I'm trying to get them at least dried out a little bit so they're not, excuse me, they're not so badly um, destroyed or saturated, because we're supposed to get rain for the next like 3 or 4 days. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking hot because I may not be going nowhere. But anyway, I thank you for tuning in. If you like the message that I'm sharing, or agree, you can put your thumbs down if you don't agree, but I just really want you to consider subscribing. And like I said, soon I will be doing a home renovation. I'm so excited about that one. A home renovation vlog, where I will be vlogging before, my journey of my home. I'm getting ready to purchase, so I'm going to share all of that journey with you all, because quarantine house, it's really going to be my sanctuary, and I've got so many projects in the works. I just got to get focused. So that's what I've got to do now, and that means my 10 minutes are way up, getting close to 13. So anyway, like, subscribe, and share. Okay, have a great day.